Hey yogis, welcome to day 7 of our 7-day challenge and well done for making it this far. So today is going to be a little bit different, it's going to be a little bit more challenging for the peak pose. But as usual, please listen to your body, do what you can and no props required. So maybe a block if you need it, otherwise just meet me on the mat and see you in a bit. Hey yogis, welcome to day 7 of our 7-day challenge. So we're going to start straight away in hero pose. So if you can, sit between your heels. If you can't, then grab hold of your block and then place it underneath your sit bones to find a comfortable seated position. Once you're in hero pose, you're just going to simply bring the arms behind you, interlace the fingers, and then fall forward, bringing your forehead towards the floor and the hands as high as you can towards the ceiling. And take some nice deep breaths. Breathing in and out through the nose, into the belly. Take one more long deep breath. And then release the arms, release the hands. Place the hands underneath the shoulder. Push to lift the chest up. Staying in your hero pose, even if you have a block underneath the sit bones, just place the hands behind you. Lift the chest up, look up, coming into a gentle back bend. If this is really easy for you, you can always challenge yourself a little bit more by lowering yourself on your forearms. Again, if this is easy for you, you can always lower yourself all the way down onto your back. Come into a full hero pose. So find the height that works for you. And take some nice long deep breaths. Let's take one more long deep breath. And then on your next in-breath, push with the arm, lift the chest up, come back on your hands. And then you're going to come straight onto tabletop. With the hips above the knees and the shoulders above the wrist. Breathe in, come into cow. Opening the chest, looking up. As you breathe out, come into cat, round the spine, chin to the chest. Round as much as you can. And then come back through center, keeping the hips above the knees. Walk the hands forward. Rest your forehead on the mat, coming into your puppy pose. So we're deepening the back bend. Let the chest melt between the shoulders. And just relax. Just make sure the hips stay above the knees. If you're comfortable, you can also rest on your shin or maybe on your chest. On your next in-breath, lift the head off the mat. Bring the chest forward and down. Rest the hips, come into Sphinx. Elbows underneath the shoulder, chest open, look forward. On your next in-breath, push the hands, lift the belly off the mat to come into Cobra. So the elbows stay bent. Breathe, breathing in and out through the nose, all the time into the belly. And then lower all the way down. Bring the arms alongside the body, palms facing down. On your next in-breath, lift the head, chest, and hands off the mat. Come into your half locust pose. One more long deep breath. And now release the forehead on the mat. On your next in-breath, this time lift the legs off the mat. So make sure even the thighs are coming off the mat. Take one more long deep breath. And then release the legs. Now on your next in-breath, lift the head, chest, and the legs off the mat. Everything comes off the mat, coming into your full locust pose. Keep breathing, smile, relax the muscles in your face. One more long deep breath. And now release all the way down. Now bend the knees, grab hold of your ankles with your hands. On your next in-breath, lift the head, chest, and the legs and kick your feet in your hands to really lift yourself even higher, to come into a bow pose. And the more you're going to kick, the more you're going to be able to lift your belly off the mat. And breathe. One more long deep breath. And release all the way down. Well done. Release the legs on the mat. Place the hands underneath the shoulders. And again, push the hands coming into cobra with the elbows bent. You can always take it further by extending the arms, coming into seal pose. So coming into a deep back bend. So find the height that's right for you by moving the hands either forward or even closer to you. The closer the hands will be to your chest, the deeper the back bend. Let's take one more long deep breath. And now release all the way down. With the hands underneath the shoulder, push back onto all four. Walk the hands forward, tuck the toes under, lift the sit bones, come into your downward dog. So bend one knee at a time. And now walk to the front of your mat. Keep the feet hip distance apart, grab hold of opposite elbows. Bend the knees, coming into your ragdoll. Nothing for you to do, just letting gravity pull you down. Sway from side to side. And then release the hands on the mat, keep the knees bent, and gently roll the spine all the way up. And then bring the arms above your head, palms to touch. Push the hips forward to come into a back bend. And you look towards the ceiling. One more long deep breath. And then come back through center. Keep the arms extended, bend the knees, come into a chair pose. So tuck the tailbone under. Make sure you can see the toes. Arms extended on either side of your head. Lower the sit bones even more if you can. And now place the weight of your body on your right leg, step the left foot forward, coming straight into a high lunge, extending the arms toward the ceiling. Place the hands on your lower back, open the chest, look up, back bend. One more long deep breath. And then come back through center. Place the hands on the mat, step the right foot all the way back into plank. Vinyasa, so drop the knees, lower the chest all the way down. Push the hands, lift into cobra. Lower your head back down. Push back onto all four, tuck the toes under, downward dog. Step to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Hands on the mat, bend the knees. Roll all the way up. Bring the arms above your head, palms to touch. Lower the palms in front of your heart in Namaste. Breathe in, raise your arms up. Bend the knees, come into chair pose again. Arms on either side of your head. Make sure you can see your toes, lower the sit bones. Now place the weight of your body on the left leg and step the right foot all the way back, coming straight into a high lunge. Place your hands on your lower back or your kidneys. Open the chest, look up. Breathe. One more long deep breath. And then place the hands on the mat, framing the front foot. Step the left foot all the way back. Vinyasa. Coming into cobra. And we meet back in downward dog. Step to the front of your mat. Halfway left. Hands on the mat, bend the knees, roll all the way up. Bring the arms above your head, palms to touch. And then lower the palms in front of your heart in Namaste. Again, raise your arms up. Bend the knees, come into chair. And if you can, place your hands on your lower back, open the chest. Coming into a back bend, into your chair pose. Extend the arms in front of you. Extend the legs. Bring the chest parallel to the floor. And then when you're ready, lift the right leg up, coming into a warrior three. Find your drishti on the floor. And now release the right foot all the way to the back of the mat, coming into a high lunge. Open the chest to the right, lowering the arms so they're parallel to the floor. As you breathe in, come back facing forward and then twist to the left. Come back facing forward, arms extended. Place the hands on the mat. Drop the right knee on the mat. Making sure the left knee is not further forward than the ankle. Lift the chest up, extend the arms into a low lunge. Release the hands on the mat, bend the right knee, grab hold of the right foot with the left hand, twisting over to the left, stretching your right quad muscle. And now release the right foot, place the hands flat on the mat, step the left foot back all the way back, Vinyasa. And then we meet back in downward dog. Step to the front of your mat. Halfway left. Hands on the mat, bend the knees, roll all the way up. Bring the arms above your head, palms to touch, lower the palms in front of your heart. Again, raise the arms up, come into chair pose. And then again, place the hands on your lower back, open the chest, look up. Back bend in your chair. And then extend the arms in front of you. Extend the legs, bring the chest parallel to the floor. And then lift the left leg up, coming into your warrior three. Hold it, breathe. And then very gently, with as much grace as you can, step the left foot all the way to the back of the mat, coming into your high lunge. Breathe in. As you breathe out, twist over to the left, bringing the arms parallel to the floor. As you breathe in, raise the arms up, facing forward, and then twist over to the right. Bring the arms back up. Frame the front foot, drop the left knee on the mat. Lift the chest up, extend the arms into your low lunge. Place the hands on the mat, bend the left knee, grab hold of the left foot with the right hand, open the chest to the right, stretching your left quad muscle this time. Let's take one more long deep breath. And then release. Come back into all four. Come and sit on your heels. Drop the hips to one side, swivel the feet forward. Lie on your back, keeping the knees bent. Make sure you can scrape the heels of your feet with your fingers. On your next in-breath, push the feet, lift into bridge. So now we have different options. So you can either stay in bridge, or if you want, you can come into wheel pose or Urdhva Dharunasana. To come into wheel pose, place your hands flat with the fingers pointing towards the heel, elbows pointing toward the ceiling. Make sure your hair is out of the way. And when you're ready, on your next in-breath, push the feet and the hands and lift first on the crown of your head. First stage. If you want to stay there, you can stay there. Or if you want, you can push the hands and then lift into bow pose. So releasing the neck. Hold it for as long as you can. Very challenging pose. And once you're ready, just bring your head back to face the ceiling, lower all the way down as gently as you can. Great job. Bring the knees into the chest, hug your knees. Woo. Awesome job, well done. And then to finish this last class, come into your final relaxation or Shavasana. You worked really hard and today. Let your body rest, integrate your practice, and you can stay there for as long as you want. From 1 minute to an hour, it's entirely up to you. And when you're ready, you can always roll onto the right side using your hands to push yourself back up into seated. And I want to thank you so much for practicing again with me today, for completing day 7 of the 7-day series, a challenge. I hope you enjoyed yourself during the past 7 days. Please leave me your comments and feedback in the boxes below. Subscribe to my channel, and I really hope to see you again very soon. Thank you so much. Namaste.